Welcome to the Smite Noob-Proof God Guide for Set, the Usurper of Egyptian mythology. I'll be going over his mechanics, his sand clones, and what he brings to a team. I'll also cover his abilities and provide tips you'll be able to apply in your next match. Item builds and conquest specific strategies will be avoided as these tend to change quite frequently. Feel free to skip to any part of this video that fits your needs. Roll the intro.
Set, your ruler.
Set is part of the assassin class. He deals physical damage and is typically seen in the jungle role, although he has seen success in the solo lane, mid lane, and carry role as well. His abilities are interconnected with high synergy between each of them. One does not work without the other. Set has a high skill ceiling that may intimidate players from truly enjoying him. Where his weaknesses lie, his strengths shine even brighter, an all-in god that will stop at nothing to eliminate their enemy. Passive. Relentless. Each time Set damages an enemy, he gains a stack of Relentless. If Horus is the enemy being damaged, Set gains 2 stacks instead. Each stack increases his attack speed for a maximum of 10 stacks for 6 seconds. While his ultimate ability, King Slayer, is active, his passive has no limit. Ability number 1. Skewer. Set amasses his hatred, throwing it forward. Enemies caught in its path are damaged and slowed for a short duration. All sand clones dash towards the target as well. Enemies hit by a sand clone's dash take damage and are slowed for 3 seconds. Any dash after the first will deal 40% damage. Ability number 2. Spawn of Set. Set conjures a spawn of himself made of sand. These sand clones will stand where summoned and attack nearby enemies. Set can have up to 2 charges of this ability, allowing him to conjure sand clones in quick succession. Set can interact with these sand clones with his other abilities, commanding them to attack or teleporting to them. He can only have 8 sand clones at any given time. This ability does not trigger item effects. Ability number 3. Sandstorm. Set conjures a sandstorm around himself, protecting him from damage and causing him to be immune to slows. Enemies near Set take damage over time for the duration and have their vision obscured by the sands. If Set is targeting a sand clone when this ability is cast, he will immediately teleport to the clone. Otherwise, he can reactivate this ability to teleport. Set can only teleport once per sandstorm. Ability number 4. The Ultimate. King Slayer. Set channels his rage towards his enemies, gaining increased movement speed. Each time Set damages a god, they gain a mark of Set. At 4 marks, the target erupts. Enemies take a burst of damage on each explosion, while Set becomes empowered, restoring health and gaining a spawn of Set charge. Excess charges are immediately consumed, causing a clone to appear near Set. The following is based on years of personal experience. Every player has their own style and preferences, and that's alright. If you disagree with any of them, feel free to let us know. We try to keep an open mind and are always willing to learn to get better at a game that we love. Level up order. Set's first ability, Skewer, is his highest burst damage ability. Great for clearing camps and great for killing foes, increasing its damage with each point. His second ability, Spawn of Set, is the central part of his kit, allowing his first ability to hit harder and apply more slows, while enabling himself to teleport thanks to his third ability, increasing in damage and duration with each point. His third ability, Sandstorm, provides an increase in power when points are added. Whenever possible, put points into the ultimate. That said, here's our recommended level up order. Tips. Tip number 1. Skewer. Set's first ability, Skewer, is his highest burst damage ability. Being on a low cooldown, this ability can be used multiple times in a single fight. It is your main source of damage and applies the slow debuff that enables you to keep chasing your prey. Since Cure is ranged, it excels at poking and finishing off low health enemies. Hitting this consistently either as a poking, chasing, or killing tool will lead to success. Tip number 2. Sand Clone. Set's second ability, Spawn of Set, is his most versatile of abilities. It can be used to apply a slow in combination with Cure, provide vision over walls and obstacles, enable an escape from danger, or open a path to engage opponents by teleporting to a clone. It can also poke an enemy just enough to take them down as they try to run away. Tip number 3. Chase, Stack, Kill. Set's third ability, Sandstorm, provides him with increased survivability by reducing the damage taken and making him immune to slows for the whole duration. This is a fantastic tool when chasing down enemies. This ability helps him stack his passive when dealing damage, enabling him to increase his own attack speed tenfold when combined with his ultimate. His teleport is extremely important as it is his best escape and engaging tool. Baiting your target's escape before using your teleport can greatly decrease their chances of survival. Sandstorm does not go on cooldown until it wears off, meaning it will feel like a longer cooldown than it actually is. Choose your teleport option wisely. Tip number 4. All In. Set's ultimate ability, Kingslayer, is a powerful tool that buffs him for a 12-second duration. Combined with his third ability, Sandstorm, he gains slow immunity, damage reduction, healing, and can help him reach high amounts of attack speed. Try to focus on a single target at a time while this is active. The enemy will be dealt burst damage by simply basic attacking them, while you gain health. Don't be shy to use your relics like beads or shell offensively. The longer you can stay on your target, the better. Combining all this with your first ability, Skewer, after passively spawning sand clones, you'll be able to delete any target in your path. Tip number 5. Passive Synergy. Set's passive plays a big role in his success by providing him with an immense attack speed boost, often misleading players into building him towards high attack speed, like Bakasura, Kali, or Arachne. His passive, in combination with his ultimate and all other abilities, help him reach high amounts of attack speed without the need of items. By focusing your gold resources towards higher power and penetration, his chances of defeating his foes only grow stronger. Tip number 6. Countering Set. Set's strengths enable him to jump into enemy lines and erase them one by one. He can single-handedly turn a fight around and carry his team to victory. But for that to happen, he needs to hit his basic attacks. While his third ability helps him start his engine, which is his passive, his basic attacks keep it going until he becomes nearly unstoppable. Preventing him from reaching his target is the key to stopping him. Locking him down with hard crowd control abilities, or ganging up on him until his ultimate fades away. We hope this video proves useful and that you'll be able to apply what you've learned in your next match. If you enjoyed the content, or there's a god you'd like to see next, let us know in the comments below. You can also join the Cabbage Corp Discord down in the description below, where we share Smite knowledge and cabbages. Thanks for watching, and see you all on the battleground.